We're going to go ahead and get the press conference started, but Chief Pickett is on his way, so he'll be giving remarks as well. Good morning again. My name is Henry Irby. I am the Public Information Officer for the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Thank you for attending today's joint press conference pertaining to Operation Guardian Sweep. On Thursday, September 25th, 2025, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, Birmingham Police Department, Bessemer Police Department, Brighton Police Department, Fairfield Police Department, Hueytown Police Department, Lipscomb Police Department, Midfield Police Department, the United States Marshal Service, and the FBI Task Force joined together for an operation to focus on violent crime deterrence, disrupting repeat offender activity, strengthening interagency coordination, and rebuilding the public trust through presence and partnership. We believe that when agencies unite, barriers fall and communities rise. Through shared purpose and mutual trust, we become more than departments. We become one force for safety, justice, and lasting peace. We had a significant arrest during this time for Operation Guardian Sweep, in which we seized narcotics, 59 grams of fentanyl, 142 grams of methamphetamine. We seized $21,612 in money. We seized a Glock Model 19 9mm handgun and additional items, pistol magazines, narcotics, and packaging material. We also apprehended two suspects, Anthony Walker and Robert Clark. Those two suspects are still in the custody of the Jefferson County Jail. Clark has a $3,300,000 bond, and Anthony Walker has no bond. Now you will hear from Jefferson County Sheriff Mark Petway, followed by Jefferson County Sheriff's Office Lieutenant Brandy Holmes, then Birmingham Police Chief Michael Pickett, Special Agent in Charge David R. Fitzgibbons of the FBI Birmingham Division. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Jefferson County Sheriff Mark Petway, and I would like to thank the media and these agencies for attending this press conference. Every day, the men and women of law enforcement go out into our streets with one mission, that is to protect and serve. But we all know that the responsibility of public safety doesn't fall on our shoulders alone. True security is a community-wide effort. It's built on a foundation of trust, communication, and most importantly, partnership. Today, we are here to formalize and strengthen those bonds. Our goal is simple, but powerful: to unify our efforts to create a highly visible, coordinated presence that will effectively combat crime and enhance the quality of life for all our residents. Where criminals see a strong, united front with law enforcement and other agencies working together, the deterrent effect is immediate and powerful. Our combined high visibility strategy is not about increasing heavy-handed patrols. It's about a strategy deployed of resources that sends a clear message: our community is watching and we are working together to make it safe to live and work. When the public sees us working together, it strengthens their trust in all of us. This builds relationships and makes people more willing to report and cooperate in investigations. Let's be clear. Our combined mission is to create a community where every resident feels safe and secure, where families can thrive and businesses can prosper. We will achieve this not by working in separate silos, but by moving forward together as a force. Thank you for your partnerships. Let's get to work. You will hear from results from Lieutenant Holmes from Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
Good morning. I'm Lieutenant Holmes with Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. Operation Guardian Sweep was a clear demonstration of what we can accomplish when agencies unite with a common purpose. The results reflect our unwavering commitment to protecting our communities and holding offenders accountable. The operation was designed not only to enforce the law, but also to send a clear, strong message of unity and resolve. Participating agencies work seamlessly to identify high-priority targets, share intelligence, and execute operation and precision and professionalism. The operation, conducted over a coordinated period, resulted in significant outcomes that underscores the power of interagency collaboration and intelligent-led policing. The results, as you heard earlier, are 180 plus law enforcement personnel present. 86 arrests was made, several illegal firearms and narcotics were recovered. 88 sex offender notifications and verifications were made. 221 total citations and 696 warrants issued. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office extends its sincere gratitude to all participating agencies for their dedication, professionalism, and teamwork. The operation would not have been possible without the collective efforts and shared commitment to public safety. Thank you. Mr. Fitzgibbon.
All right, thank you very much, Lieutenant. My name is Dave Fitzgibbons. I'm the Special Agent in charge of the FBI Birmingham Division, and it's an honor for me to be here today with all our partners on Operation Guardian Sweep, really to protect the community. And partnerships are at the forefront of everything we do in the FBI. It's critical to our mission, and we recognize not one agency can do it alone on combating crime. We need to leverage each other's accesses, authorities, skills, abilities, and resources to keep our community safe. And it also involves heavily our community partnering with all of us to keep our community safe. And that includes extensive collaboration, information sharing to enhance our investigations or to achieve effective results. By working together, we're all able to apprehend violent criminal offenders, as you see here with Operation Guardian Sweep, but we're also able to mitigate threats oftentimes far before they occur and ultimately enhance public safety. The success of this operation, Guardian Sweep, is the direct result and reflection of our strong partnerships that you see here today. And we have a shared commitment to keep our community safe and to protect the public. We are integrated every single day. On this operation, we just concluded an FBI operation summit with the FBI, and every single day we are out there trying to keep our community safe. We have task force officers with the FBI or TFOs that force multipliers to combat crime. And as a special agent in charge of the Birmingham Division, I've surged significant resources to our FBI priorities of crushing violent crime, defending the land, rebuilding public trust, and fierce organizational accountability. And those resources include surging to violent crime, gangs, drug trafficking, sex trafficking, human trafficking, cartels poisoning our communities, transnational organized crime, and of course, money laundering. That's the underlying factor in all these crimes I've discussed. And in closing, I want to be clear to all those out there still committing heinous acts of violence. The FBI and our partners will track you down, will find you, and will hold every single person accountable to protect the American public. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And now we'll have a few questions. And now we'll have Chief Michael Pickett with the Birmingham Police Department. Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I
I can express pretty much the same sentiments that you've heard already. Partnership. That is the key word, partnership. It's invaluable. At the local, state, and federal level, we've been doing some amazing work. We've been working seamlessly with our federal partners. I'm so thankful for the relationship that I have with the sheriff over the past several years since we had that major event, which was the World Games. At that time, we were dealing with gun violence. A lot of people may not have been aware of it, but we had a dangerous gang in the city during that time, and we worked with our federal partners as well as Jefferson County to address that issue prior to the world coming to Birmingham. And on the heels of the year that we had last year, we have come together in 2025, and we have put a huge dent in violent crime, not just in Birmingham, but throughout the Jefferson County area and the Birmingham metro area. So whether it's chiefs from, Vestavia, from Homewood, from, all these cities in our area, we have a great partnership. And I will say that our sheriff here has led in the efforts to bring everyone together throughout Jefferson County. And that's what we're seeing the results of. We're seeing the results of partnership. And as our SAC from our FBI, Fitzgibbon just stated, we're going to keep on with driving the mission that we've been doing. We're going to continue to see the results that we've been getting. We're going to continue on our local side to push cases to the feds. So people have to sit down when violent criminals feel like they can get in that cycle of going in and out of jail, of just bonding out. Okay, now we're going to use different approaches to make sure that they can have a seat for a much longer time. And that's like I said, that's the importance of partnership. So very thankful for the relationships that we have, very thankful for the people that are on the dais behind me. And I just look forward to the continued work that we'll be able to do together. Thank you.
And now we have questions and answers.
Special Agent Fitzgibbon, as well as Chief Pickett. Chief, in Birmingham over the last year, we've seen a significant decrease in homicides, as well as an increase in the amount of clearances you guys are making on those homicides. Can both of you talk a little bit about the partnership between the FBI and federal partnerships the BPD has, and how much that has kind of impacted those numbers? We're seeing, like I said, homicides down and clearance rate way up.
So yeah, the homicides being down and the clearance rates being up is a combination of things. So for one, we have to have targeted enforcement. So what we do is we come together, we have meetings with a lot of the people that are behind me right now, and then a lot of the on the ground operators that actually pursue these individuals. So we identify who the worst of the worst are. And like you said, we tap into our federal resource, our federal partners. They have tools and they have resources that we don't have to dig a little bit deeper, just to see how these players are interconnected, to see how their network works. And we're able to literally dissect an entire enterprise of individuals who want to work together to commit crimes across an entire metro area. So what you've seen is us targeting the right people and getting them behind bars and doing it quickly. Also, you mentioned clearance rates. One thing that we've done is we've taken a deep look at how can we do things better. We partner with our DA's office. We have training sessions with our judges so we can see, hey, what do we need to do better to be able to close these cases? We look at every single, we're doing shooting review again. And the shooting review that we really dive deeper into every aspect of a crime. I stated in an earlier press conference at the top of this year that criminals always make a mistake when they commit a crime. And it is our job to find that mistake. There is no perfect crime, no matter what people may think. It's always going to be something there. And typically, crimes are of opportunity. Violent crimes are a result of a disagreement that they may not have known was going to escalate to that level. And a lot of people have conflict resolution issues. So for those individuals, they leave something behind, and that's our job to figure that out. Another point to the reduction of what you're saying. Last year, and there's been a few in previous years, folks that went out in our community and took the lives of people were able to continue to do that. They weren't caught, so they were able to reoffend. What you're seeing now is we quickly identify as best as possible who's committed a murder or who's committed a shooting, and we get that person behind bars as quickly as possible. So when we do that, it's reduced retaliation, it's reduced reoffending. And then with our partnerships with our federal partners, they're sitting down for a much longer time. So they don't have that opportunity to network and influence maybe younger men and women to do the same thing and to pick up that same lifestyle that they chose to live.
Thank you, Chief Pickett, and the chief is spot on. We at the FBI, as I mentioned, our priority is crushing violent crime. We are assisting in any way possible that we can with personnel resources, capabilities to, as he said, apprehend subjects committing homicides as quickly as possible. And as y'all know, violent crime doesn't stop at the city or state lines. It goes all across this nation, and we will hunt them down, and we have assisted our partners, Birmingham PD, and our teams are integrated, like I talked about, every single day to reduce violent crime and hold those committing homicides in our community fully accountable. And we are committed to making our communities as safe as possible for everyone involved.
This is for Sheriff Petway or any of the chiefs who are on stage. Over the past year, we've seen a lot of different campaigns from almost every department to try and recruit new officers. Does these collaborations, and as you mentioned, 108 officers together, does that kind of strengthen each individual department? Can you speak about how that helps when there is a need for officers kind of working together like this, makes all the police force almost unite as one in any type of way?
I'm glad you asked that question, because lately we have seen an uptick in people coming into the field of law enforcement, which is great. We do a lot of internships right here. A lot of those individuals that are in college are looking to leave college and then look for a career in law enforcement. So we're proud to have those individuals to come and be a part of law enforcement. So I have seen an uptick. People are desiring to come into this field now. I'm quite sure it's just not my agency, but other agencies right here have seen an uptick in individuals looking to go into law enforcement. But we also want good individuals to pick this as a career, not just anyone, but we want the best to come in and serve the public here in our agencies.
With the operation being such a success, is there something that isn't criminally related to all these people that were involved in this operation that you guys maybe overlooked and said, hey, we need to address that more, being not only law enforcement but peace enforcement as well?
Well, there's several factors to it. One of the factors is the presence that we have. Our presence will deter crime in the communities. Once they see us out there in large force, it will deter crime. Another factor that we have is what Chief has talked about, how we will target individuals, and also what the lieutenant has spoke about, how we will go out there and look for sex offenders, those that are not registered, make sure that we make our community safer. So we're doing a lot of targeting to look to see who we need to get off the streets. So bringing all this information together and the look that we have out there in the community, that we're out there for the ones that are out there doing criminal acts. Those that are not, they can feel safe and they can call us and let us know what's going on in the community. So that's another factor that goes on. People in the community are giving us information, and we're acting on the information that we receive from the communities. They're telling us what the drug houses are, who's dealing drugs in those communities. So that information is very valuable to us, and it gives us a partner with that community to go into that community to make sure that we can eradicate any crime, any drug deals that's going on in those communities.
One last question. Do you have any operations similar to this planned for the future? There's collaboration between departments like we've seen today?
Oh, that's why we're meeting today. We have already come together to form another operation that's coming up soon. We just talked about a previous operation. We had several operations already within the different communities, but we have another large one coming up. We have the holidays coming up. We want people to feel safe during the holidays. We want to show that we have a large presence going into the holidays where people can go out, shop, have fun, have a good time. When they know that we're out there doing our job, it makes them feel safe. So we're here to make our communities safer.
We have one more.
No. But thanks for asking. You heard our speakers talk about the importance of agencies working together and how our shared efforts can make a difference in eradicating violent crime from our neighborhoods. You also heard that this partnership is ongoing. We all want the very best quality of life for the citizens we serve. Thank you so much for attending. This concludes our press conference. Thank you.